Hello parents, hello dear caregiver. Welcome to my studio. My name is Utisitwe Tawana Maziba and I'm the author of a newly released book titled Raising Money Smart Kids. And this is the book that I'm talking about. I'm sure you're wondering, why should you have this book? As we know, that financial literacy is a life skill that is very important in our lives, even in our children's lives. And one of the best gifts that we can give our children is to equip them with money skills and good money habits from an early age. And I'm sure every parent will love to do that. And that is why we have this book for you as a parent. If you are raising a child who is 3 to 12 years, this is the book for you. And the other thing is that we know that the financial space is getting complex. And we know that now things are becoming cashless, and we know we are talking about financial technology. So if we are not laying a good foundation for our children, how about 20 years later now? How are they going to catch up with the rest of the world? So this is the time for us to prepare them for the future. And we see lack of financial literacy in our lives, in the people that we live with, in the people that we see around. And we see that spending the spending that is being done is on the things that are not necessary. We are competing with the houses, we are competing with the cars, not really that we're not really investing or buying the things that really, or working on the things that we have set as our goals in our own personal lives. So it's all about outshining the other one. So those are some of the habits that we see happening because of lack of financial literacy. So how about we start our kids teaching them these skills or these good habits from an early age. Later in life, we'll see them going places, we'll see them being able to take up opportunities that are coming up globally. So those are the kind of kids that we'll like to raise as parents of today, or as the modern parents. And the other thing that also why it's important that we should be teaching our kids money skills from an early age is because we see that we are currently in a crisis, in a pandemic that have affected our incomes, that have affected our economy, that has affected our businesses. And for people who are financially literate, or people who are financially equipped, they have financial buffers, they have emergency funds that are able to navigate life even during a crisis. And those are some of the habits that we have to start teaching our kids from an early age, how to navigate life and how to prepare for a crisis or certain things or certain circumstances in their lives. So what is the book all about? So the introduction emphasizes on why, as a parent or as a caregiver, you should start teaching your child good money skills or good money habits. Then part 1 of the book now focuses on the money mindset, your money mindset as a parent or as a caregiver. Before you even start teaching your child good money skills or good money habits, you have to be aware of your money mindset, your behavior, your attitude, how you feel about money, the behavior that you may be harboring when it comes to money issues, when it comes to spending, when it comes to even people that are making it in life. Are you jealous? Are you someone who's feeling that you can't make it in life? Those are some of the things that you have to be aware of, so that you don't pass them down on your child without even noticing that. And then we go to part 2 of the book that now focuses on preschool going children, and we're talking about children that are aged 3 to 5 years. And that is where now we talk about the life skills that you have to start teaching your child, like for example being patient. And we know that when it comes to children at that age, everything revolves around them. They can't wait, they want everything now. It's all about instant gratification. So but you can still instill that discipline, that patience. You start gradually, and in this book we encourage you as a parent to start instilling these concepts that I'm talking about gradually. So you start with those kind of life skills. There's so many life skills that talk about, like for example sharing, to share food with others, to share toys, to share even play together. Those are some of the things that we have to start instilling in our kids from an early age. And later on you'll find that they translate in, now when they're adults or young adults, they translate into now being able to work well with others, being able to manage their money wisely. So, and then we talk about And that part also, we talk about saving. How do you start teaching your child as early as 3 or as early as 5 years? How do you start teaching them to save money and instilling that discipline, that patience, for the money to accumulate? Because I know that a lot of parents will be thinking that, have been actually saying that, how do you start teaching your child to wait for the money to accumulate? So in this book, you find a lot of that. So then we go into part 3 of the part 3 of the book now, where we focus on primary school going kids. And also, you find that the structure is almost the same with the previous chapter, where we focus on the life skills first, and then we go into the money skills. And the money skills here, we're talking about budgeting. We're talking about how can you start teaching your child to start setting smart financial goals. How do you start teaching your child to track their spending? How do you instill that entrepreneurial mindset in your child? How do you start, and how do you support your child so that they keep on going? Because like I always say, the entrepreneurial mindset, it's not only about you are trying to raise a child who is an entrepreneur. No, it's the entrepreneurial mindset is going to be useful also in their lives when they are now in the workplace. And the entrepreneurial mindset, we're talking about a mindset that is solution oriented, that when it sees a problem, it thinks of a solution instead of complaining about the problem. So those are some of the things that I talk about in this book and that part. And it's also, when it comes to life skills, we talk about self-esteem, instilling self-esteem in our kids, and teaching them to work well together, teamwork, communication, which is very, very important, being a problem solver. How do you do that? And today, when it comes to the innovative world, we see that technology is taking over. We have to have raised children that are innovative, that are problem solvers. So that is what you'll find in that part, and then in that section and more. And then again, the last part, which is the appendix, and it talks about the mindsets, the not the money mindset now, but the growth mindset versus the fixed mindset. It talks about the abundance mindset versus the scarcity mindset, and why we should understand this mindset, so that you start instilling in your kids the growth mindset and also the abundance mindset. And that is the recipe now that we need as parents, so that we raise fulfilled, financially savvy kids, money-wise kids, who are able to take advantage of opportunities that will come later in their lives. And I wish you all the best, parents. And this is something that I'm very passionate about, and I wish every parent should can join me in this journey, because I've already started with my own kids, and I'm loving the experience. And to just see my child being confident, being able to understand saving, having that discipline to wait, it really is heartwarming. And really, I believe you'll find this book very interesting, and you will definitely recommend it. So yes, for now, bye, and please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Raising Money Smart Kids. See you next time. Bye.